The corner, the corner, the corner. Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you will find real, authentic conversation, organic conversation, like you're at home with your cousin. It's about life, it's about finance, it's about spirituality, it's about love, and everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey to explore life. Listen, let's sit back and enjoy a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on, a wide range of spectrum of thoughts. My goal is to create a space for all of us to connect, all of us to learn each other, and all of us to communicate. It's really not about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy this. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about the corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Cousin Ed. Yes, indeed, we are back. We are back with another one, Cousin Ed's Corner. Wind Down Wednesday. Um, we're back. We're back. We're back. I have so many thoughts in my head. When I start these shows, I'm thinking about, is this the right show? Is this the right content? What are you going to talk about, Cousin Ed? What's on your mind? And I just want to make sure I give you consistent content that's good for your heart, mind, and soul. Yes, indeed. So, this week is kind of interesting. I'm back on the road again. For those who listen to these shows in sequence, right, back to back, back to back, you know that I did a show recently. Said I was home, but I'm back on the road again. This is the life of a sports parent, or life of just a traveler in general. I was on the road for work, and came on the road for sports. Back home, it's been a crazy time. But I bless, and I'm blessed, and I thank God for opportunities to be able to do it. I know that one day you won't be able to do it. Some of us won't be able to do it. So I'm blessed to have the opportunity to do it. Get a chance to be out here with the kids and see them flourish, especially through sports. Seeing different families, seeing kids progress throughout the years. Same people, same families you see one year, you may see the next year, and seeing them progress. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So blessings into all the families, everyone out there who travels any kind of sports with their kids, traveling the highways and byways. Definitely, I pray blessings upon you, and may everything that you want for your child and other children come true, come true. So, wanted to say that was on my heart, on my heart. I know a lot of parents put a lot of time and effort into this, and just want to make sure that they know that it's not in vain, that it's for a reason. So, just want to put that out there. So, real quick, today is once again going to be about family time. Winding down, spending time with family, having the opportunity to just have moments with them. So, if like I said, if you listen in sequence, you know that I have an uncle who had a kid that was born while he was at war. So I'll back up. I'll start the story from the beginning, and I'll give you a quick update. So, my uncle fought in, I forgot what war it was, but he was over in Germany. Uh, my uncle's 88 now, so 60 something years ago, he was over in Germany and he fought in the war. He ended up getting a young lady pregnant, but anytime you must keep moving, right? They give you orders, you keep moving. So he didn't know if she had the kid, he didn't know anything about it. Fast forward 60 years later, through DNA, he was able to, or the kid was able to find him. He didn't find the kid found him. And it was not funny story, it was an interesting story. And look for look for a book to come out of this one, a TV movie or something. How interesting it is. He was given up by the mother at that time for adoption due to it being a black child in Germany by a white lady at the time. He was fortunate enough to be taken in by a family that lived in Denmark, and the family was super nice and raised him as if he was theirs. And he said he grew up as the only colored person in that area. When he grew up there, he was the only colored person in that area. After growing up there, he had a spark in him to find his actual mother. One time while he was on a vacation, he stopped in a town that showed where his birth certificate was from, and he went looking through the phone book. When he went through the phone book, he found his actual brother in the phone book, due to the last name and everything. And the brother and him met, had lunch, talked about it, and decided that he could meet his mother. When he had a chance to meet his mother cried and apologized, said how times were at that time, war times, and having a dark baby was something that was frowned upon. And she and he had a reunion, had a great relationship after that. But the one thing she could not tell him was who his father was. So he went on for another almost 30 years not knowing who his father was. Due to modern technology and due to through to his consistency of trying to find his father, knowing he was a serviceman, knowing he was in the army, knowing this, he did a DNA registry and he went on a search to find his father. He found a first remove relative. First remove relative. First remove could be your sister, could be your cousin, could be your aunt. It was first removed, and he determined that it was his cousin. When he determined it was his cousin, he said, "Okay, let me go meet my cousin. Maybe they could tell me something about my father." And he comes over to the States, him and his wife, to meet her and her mother. He meets the mother, and the mother says, "Hey, it must be my uncle. You know, my uncle must be your dad." So they have a good trip. He leaves to go back. She calls me. She said, "Hey, I think your dad had a kid over in Germany." I said, "There's no way possible." She's like, "Yeah, I met him. You know, he's here. I know your dad was in the army." I said, "Well, tell me more about him." She tells me about him, and he is 60 years old. Right? I said, "Well, that leads everything out the window. My dad is actually 70, I think he was 72 at the time, 71, 72. There's no way possible that could be his kid. The only other relative that was in Germany that fought in the war actually is your dad." So I told her it was her dad, and she didn't put two and two together. And come to find out, it was her dad. So she had a chance to meet her actual brother here in the States, but didn't know it was her brother. Um, we all hook up over WhatsApp. Big up to WhatsApp. We all hook up, and she ends up having a link call with her dad, myself. It was actually me. Her dad was in front of me, and the gentleman. And he got a chance to talk to his father for the first time. And he arranged. He said, "Next year I'm gonna come back over to the States and I'm gonna meet you personally." He got his address. He wrote him a letter. Um, Next year he brings his whole family over to meet his father. Right, meets his father. And at that time, my dad says, "Hey, when y'all come back, I'll be in Georgia by then. Come down to Georgia. We'll have something nice for you. Have a big reunion and everything." So this past weekend, we had a chance to have a somewhat, I got air quotes up, family reunion with my long lost cousin from born in Germany, but now living in Denmark. It was an amazing experience getting to see two people unite, right? Father and son unite. Even though they met before, but seeing him talk to other family members, being that stranger, but wanting to find out who people are. It was so beautiful to be on the outside looking in at this story. And I'm part of the story. I'm living part of the story and seeing it. It's just so beautiful. To it's heart wrenching, gut wrenching to know that someone yearns that much to meet their father, to meet their mother, to not have that connection for that amount of time. So as I talk through this, I want to talk about. I did a show years ago about adoption, and maybe I'll find it and I'll put it in here. But I want to give thanks to his adopted parents. I don't know them. I don't know anything about them. I want to give thanks to anyone who adopts a child and raises him or her as their own. It takes selflessness to do that. It shows how much of a blessing you are to bless someone else with love and compassion and guidance. So I want to say thank you to his parents and every parent out here who has become an adoptive family. And some people don't even look at it as an adoptive family. Look at it to become a new family. So blessings to you, blessings to them for doing that. I want to also thank him for the strength. I want to thank God for the strength for him having just the perseverance to want to find his father, find his mother, and not giving up. It means something so much to just to keep pressing on and just not give up. So want to say blessings on that. For all of us out here who have our loved ones, continue to cherish them, continue to think of them as a blessing that we have them in our life. But for the ones who out here who didn't know, who had that strange feeling their whole life that something else was wrong, something else was different, they may have been treated different in some ways. I pray for you, and I pray that you understand that you're not not worthy. It's just God put you in a different hand. God put you in different hands to guide you. So it's all by God's design. And just continue to know that you're loved. Continue to know um, that you're worthy. That's the one I want you to know. A lot of people who I talk to who been adopted or been through the adoption phase, orphan phase, they have this thought of not being worthy. So I want to tell you that you are worthy. You are worthy. God just placed you there for a reason. So continue to know that. Continue to know you're blessed. And once again, anyone out there who has the capability, the capacity to adopt, please, definitely look at adopting. Because there's kids out here who need a loved one, who need someone in their life that will love on them as if they're their own. So, just something on my heart today. All these shows are organic. I don't think about topics when I come out. Sometimes one may pop up to me, somebody may call in and say something to me, but most of these are organic, and I didn't know where this was going, but I just wanted to have that conversation and speak what's on my heart. So, it's your boy Cousin Ed, 762-333-2032, 762-333-2032. Definitely connect with me on cousinedscorner.com. That's cousinedscorner.com. Go across the top of the page, hit leave voicemail, leave me a voicemail. I definitely look forward to it. I want to hear from you. If you want to be part of the Telegram group, please go ahead and send me a message. Send me a message on the 762 number. I'll add you to the Telegram group. That community is growing. So definitely, if you want to be part of that. Anything else that I can do for you, any way else that we can connect and talk and love on each other, please let me know. I am here. New content coming when I get back. I got a couple guests that's already recorded that want to come on the show, that's been on the show before. So definitely look for those to come on the show. But I'm out of here. I love each and every one of you. There's nothing you can do about it. Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Blessings. One. Thank you for listening to Cousin Man's Corner.